Hello, welcome everyone. We are in the midst of some exciting times at ActiveCampaign, and we're looking forward to sharing what we've been up to. My name is Danny McCarthy, and I will be leading you through these features and then passing off to the product folks to walk you through these updates directly in the platform. We are also excited to welcome some of those same product experts after the webinar to provide some strategy around bigger updates. We hope this new segment will help give you all some ideas and help you put these new features to work for your business faster. Then, those folks will stay on after and answer any questions you may have, so make sure to stick around. But now, let's hop into these updates that include game changers like segmentation via email activity windows and the brand new AI automation builder. What? We will also take a look at the souped up campaign workflow that adds efficiency and flexibility when creating your email campaigns and the latest updates to the forms builder. So much good stuff. All right, let's get into it. We are very excited to announce the new campaign workflow. This update is sure to alleviate a lot of woes and bring smiles to customers' faces, as it is backed by 42 different aha ideas submitted by customers. Thank you to everyone who submits ideas for the product. We are listening. We're bringing in a new campaign workflow that can help streamline and expedite your email creation process. Christina Ruffton, the product manager for this update, is going to show us how it works. Let's take a look.
Our goal is to elevate your experience, and this new campaign workflow shows a significant improvement with less required steps and more flexibility to jump into the email design process. Available to everyone across all campaign types and email designer types, this new campaign workflow empowers you to easily set up an email, kick off an automation, and send to your audience, all conveniently managed from a single location. With the new campaign workflow, you can break free from the constraints of a static email setup. I'm going to show you how to navigate through this new flow. So starting off, when you go in to create a campaign, we will be adding a new default naming convention. This just saves you time in case you want to name your campaign later. You can always change this name on the campaign type page within the designer or within the new flow itself. Once I click next, you are navigated to our new campaign flow. You can either jump in to the design first, or you can jump in and do your campaign details first. The choice is yours. For the sake of this demo, I'm going to go ahead and fill out my details. We have added new emojis to the subject line and the pre-header. This was a really highly requested feature. Go ahead and fill out my subject line, and I'll add my pre-header. We've added an example of what your pre-header will look like in mobile. Sometimes pre-header can be confusing, so this will help you kind of visualize what that email is going to look like within a customer's inbox. Continue navigating down. I can fill up the rest of my campaign details, including selecting my list, as well as segmenting off of that list. I can schedule my campaign for a later date if I don't want to send it right now, as well as enabling automations. I can enable my open and read tracking, my link tracking, reply tracking, as well as Google Analytics. I'm going to come back up and dive into the email designer. Once again, we have removed those required fields and just allow you to get right into the designer to start working. Once I navigate back to the campaign flow, I'm going to come down here and customize my link tracking. What's really powerful here is I can go ahead and kick off an automation based on a link in my email. So say I want to kick off an automation based on this website.com. I simply click add an automation. This will take us to the automation builder, where I can go ahead and set up that automation based on contacts who have clicked this link within my email. Navigating back to the campaign flow, once I can test and preview in the upper right hand corner, this allows me to test my subject line as well as send my email to up to 5 emails at a time. Last but not least, when I click finish, we have a new confirmation page, just letting you know your campaign has been scheduled, allowing you to go back in and edit that campaign if needed. For campaigns that are being sent now, we will show a modal that shows the number of contacts you're sending your campaign to, as well as an alternate success state, letting you know your campaign has been sent. We hope you enjoyed this demo, and we can't wait to hear feedback.
While we are on the subject of email and highly requested updates, we're excited to announce that you can now customize alignment of your emails through our email designer. Located at the Global Settings tab, choose between a classic centered look, a modern left-aligned approach, or right-aligned. This much-anticipated update allows you to further align the style of your emails to suit your branding or communication style. Next up, we have the Postmark transactional email open trigger. Ensuring timely messages and delivering a seamless customer experience with transactional and promotional emails just got easier. Postmark customers can now create a native open trigger within the automation builder. Using this trigger, each time a contact opens a transactional email via Postmark, an ActiveCampaign automation will be triggered. For example, if a customer opens a transactional email, you can set up the following actions to automate to. Adjust contact deal score to identify your most qualified leads and trigger email notifications, or assign tasks to notify the sales team based on the score. Apply a tag to an engaged contact, and then leverage those tags to segment and better target your customers. Lastly, you can send a follow-up message based on engagement to inspire action via email or SMS. The PM for this update, Jerron Austin, is going to walk us through it.
Transactional emails are one-to-one unique messages the recipient is expecting to receive, and they are usually triggered by the user. Transactional emails can be things such as order confirmation, welcome emails, cancellation emails, and more. In this example, we'll walk through how an open trigger from an order confirmation email can adjust a contact score and send an email to follow up with a cross-sell upsell of a product. To begin, we want to go into the automation builder and add a trigger. With this update, we introduced a new option for the open reads and email automation trigger. You can now create triggers for transactional email opens, similar to how you may with both sales and marketing communication. By bringing these events into automations, you'll be more easily able to unify messaging coming from marketing, sales, and transactional messaging. Once selected, the first time you're setting this up, you'll need to connect to your Postmark account, and you'll be prompted to authorize ActiveCampaign to connect with your Postmark account. This account is already connected, so we'll be prompted to configure the trigger. First off, you'll be able to identify which Postmark server and message stream you want associated with the opens events. In this example, I'm going to go ahead and select my first server, and then select default transactional stream. At the moment, all emails are chosen. So what this is saying, that any email that is opened that is associated with the default transactional stream under my first server will trigger this automation. If desired, you can add additional segmentation to further hone in on exactly what open event will trigger the automation. Selecting conditions such as postmark tag and subject line of the email that is opened can also be layered in. I'm going to go ahead and leave things as all emails. Go ahead and save, and this will create a trigger in the automation builder. In this example, when my order confirmation transactional email is opened, this event will go ahead and trigger the action to give 10 points towards the contact engagement score, and then also add the tag product purchase to my contact. They will then enter a wait step for 5 hours. Next up, I plan to send a follow-up promotional email to cross-sell or upsell an accessory to the product my customer just purchased. This is just one of the many ways this new opens trigger can be used, and we're really excited to hear all of the creative ways you plan to use this trigger to further automate pieces of your business.
And now, let's talk forms and the update to our forms builder. Create eye-catching forms with our new and improved forms builder, or easily customize to your specific design style using CSS. Take advantage of a broader range of customization options as we introduce a larger code panel, custom CSS, and an enhanced inspector mode, empowering you to modify the design and visual elements of your forms. Every detail can be tailored to make your forms truly unique, providing a seamless and personalized experience when building forms that's tied to your brand.
Hey everyone, so with the new Forms update, you'll notice that we updated the toolbar to light mode. This helps bring consistency across the platform. It is actually a critical sequence as we bring in more updates to the Forms builder. To access the new CSS panel, you'll have to click on this icon, And once you open, you'll notice the CSS panel pops up. And with this a new update, you'll notice more flexibility. You can resize the CSS panel based on your preference. And you can also review the code of the form with different text sizes. You could adjust it right here. If you also want to edit any of the CSS design elements, you can go into inspector mode and select the button example, and then you can easily type in for this example, we could type in the width, changing it to 100% size of the form. And then you also notice that how we brought into code auto completion. So if you start typing, it will suggest possible code options for you as you go into it. You'll also notice the improved code identification with the color syntax highlighting, putting the focus on the different elements in syntax structure with the distinct colors, and allow code voting for just better organization when you guys are updating the design of your forms. Just also want to point out that we're bringing in more updates to forms in the future, where you customize fonts, field types, buttons, and more to empower you guys to deliver an on-brand experience and capture high-quality leads. That's not all. This is one of many incremental improvements you'll see in our forms builder. We're bringing in more sophisticated functions such as conditional logic, multi-step forms, and more. So hope you guys stay tuned and don't miss out on the latest forms update.
Coming very soon. Maximize your reach and conversions with ActiveCampaign and Google Ads. Leverage Google Ads lead generation with ActiveCampaign's marketing automation to bridge the gap between customer data, automation, and Google's advertising platform. You can leverage the Google Ads integration to sync leads to ActiveCampaign. Then automate the lead capture process, guiding prospects through personalized nurture campaigns triggered by their behavior to convert them into loyal customers, all conveniently in one location. You can kick off retargeting campaigns with Customer Match. Leverage first-party data from Google Ads to create new or merge audience lists with ActiveCampaign to increase reach and re-engagement. Reach your most valuable customers across Google's vast network of platforms, including Google Search, YouTube, Gmail, and Display Network. So stay tuned for the Google Ads integration, coming very soon. Also coming soon for you e-commerce customers. Automate timely and personalized offers to promote sales and drive more conversions. Shopify and WooCommerce users will soon be able to create dynamic coupon codes in your stores from inside of ActiveCampaign and easily add those codes to personalized email campaigns. Automate delivery of dynamic coupon codes to turn browsers into buyers, capture repeat purchases, and deliver custom shopping experiences at scale. Pro tip: you can combine dynamic coupon codes with product catalog data to a personalized email to increase the chance to convert in a single customer interaction. Leverage coupon block and automation to incentivize customers in a variety of ways, including after they sign up for your list, by encouraging past customers to repurchase by rewarding their loyalty, if a customer recovers an abandoned cart. If you're looking to promote a holiday sale this season, kick off an automation using a coupon to increase your conversions. Stay tuned for this one. It's going to be good. Let's talk sales. We understand that in the realm of lead nurturing and qualification, time is a critical factor. And by time, we mean not only the time of your hardworking marketing and sales team, but also the prompt delivery of personalized messages to your valued customers. If you joined us in our last session, you might recall that ActiveCampaign introduced the use of AI for generating email content for your marketing campaigns. Well, the exciting news is that now you have the power to generate content for your automated one-to-one prospecting emails, standard saved responses, and even direct one-to-one emails sent through your connected email accounts. This innovation is bound to save you both precious time and effort. I mean, think about it. From those crucial introductory messages to skillfully handling objections and finally sealing the deal, Our AI-powered email generator is your secret weapon for crafting the perfect emails for a variety of scenarios. But what's the real magic here? It's about streamlining your communication process and ensuring consistency in your messaging. Say goodbye to spending valuable minutes typing out the same information repeatedly. Instead, imagine focusing your energy on building relationships and closing deals. All while our AI-powered email generator takes care of generating high-quality, tailored content for your top-of-funnel sales messages. We can talk all day about AI and how it's going to change everyone's business. Everybody seems to be. How about we actually take a look at how this tool can transform the way you engage with your prospects? Let's dive into it with our product marketing manager, Kenzie Maxey. Kenzie.
If you've ever felt stumped when drafting email content for prospecting outreach or a sales follow-up, you are going to benefit greatly from time savings thanks to the new AI email content generation feature that's available across all of your sales email. Whether that's direct one-to-one emails that you're sending through your contact account or deal records, saved responses, and most importantly, your automated one-to-one emails. I'm going to show you a demo of how to generate a one-to-one email using AI in the automation builder. So in this example, I am going to send an automated one-to-one email when somebody visits my pricing page. As you can see, the email editor is largely unchanged except for the addition of this new sparkle icon, which indicates AI-powered capabilities. When you select this, you're going to have the prompt window. This is where you can ask the AI the type of content that you would like it to populate for you, whether that's a prospecting outreach, a company introduction, or any number of follow-ups, whether that's a demo follow-up or a free trial offer. In this example, I'm going to do a ActiveCampaign free demo offer. Since they visited my pricing page, I'm assuming that they're acutely familiar with ActiveCampaign and are getting ready to make some sort of purchase, or at least comparing us with competitors. Once you submit that, in a matter of seconds, AI is hard at work generating your content. Once you've reviewed the initial pass of the email generation, you can make any number of modifications, whether that's asking the AI to retry and generate the message, or you can select one of these more direct prompts, such as make it shorter, longer, simplify language, or even change the tone. I'm going to ask AI to simplify the language. Once I've reviewed the updated prompt, I can make any number of modifications further, or I can choose to use this message. From there, you're going to want to finish setting up the email by adding the name, the subject line, and of course, adding other further personalizations such as your contact name, the deal owner, etc. You can use AI to generate several automated one-to-one emails within a single thread, and again, across your saved responses and direct one-to-one emails.
Staying in sales, specifically in the world of B2B business, keeping things running smoothly means having truly smart automations to ensure you connect with customers in a personal way. That's why we're really excited to introduce a new, first-of-its-kind trigger that's going to shake up how you handle accounts and workflows in ActiveCampaign. Meet the Account Field Changes trigger. This lets you kick off an automation based on any change in your standard or custom account fields. For marketers and sales folks, this can be a goldmine. Imagine being able to kickstart all sorts of internal activities and send personalized messages to important account contacts, all based on modifications to account fields that matter to your workflow. I know, that was a mouthful, but think about getting an instant heads up when someone connected to an account hits a certain lead score, or easily sending a message to an important decision maker when you get new contact info. With this trigger, you can hit the right people at exactly the right time. This means smoother processes, more engagement, and building stronger B2B relationships that actually pay off. And wait, there's more. This update makes it a breeze to handle relationships between accounts and contacts. You can now add multiple contacts linked to a single account into your automations. This means you can be super precise and efficient when you're reaching out to a bigger group. We've also fine-tuned our existing deal triggers by offering the same flexibility. Now, we can add multiple contacts associated with a single deal to our automations. This means our targeting is more accurate and our engagement strategies are more efficient than ever before. Let's dive into the demo and see these updates in action. Kenzie, take it away.
Marketers and sellers alike can use the new account field changes trigger to automatically kick off any number of automations and personalized communications whenever an account field is updated or changed. To get started, you're going to select the new account field changes trigger. This is our first account-based trigger. So this trigger begins an automation when an account field you specify is updated. And again, this applies to any standard or custom account fields. For example, you can start your automation if an account field changes to or from any value or a specific value. In this example, I want to trigger this automation when my target account field changes from not a target account to a target account. From there, you can further segment this trigger by which accounts and contacts enter the automation. This update in particular really streamlines how you manage your one-to-many relationships with your accounts and contacts, because now you can effortlessly add multiple contacts associated to an account to your automations. And this is going to be a default setting. All contacts on the triggering account will enter into the automation unless you specify under this advanced segmentation setting. So I'm going to just show you, if you wanted to only have the primary contact, you would just scroll down and select as the primary contact on a deal. One thing that's important to note is that this highly requested update has also been updated across all of our deal triggers, but note that it won't be proactively changed on your existing triggers. So if you want to update those, you can go ahead and edit your automations and you'll receive a prompt to update. From there, I'm going to segment on the account itself with the condition of interest level being very high, essentially signaling high intent to purchase. From there, you can select any number of actions and use this trigger to send a prospecting email when an account becomes a target account, or you can notify different people in your organization that the account field has been updated. Or after deal's won and an account is marked as a current customer, you could also mark all of the contacts within an account as a current customer. So as you can see, there are so many use cases and B2B examples that are unlocked for marketers and sellers. We'd love to hear your feedback on this exciting feature, and we can't wait to see how you use it.
Okay, exciting stuff. But now let's get into one of the key areas that makes automation so powerful: segmentation, which we have some major updates for. First up, let's talk about the contact list status condition. Being able to easily make sense of your various lists to contact status relationships in your database is vital to your targeting and list management efforts. As covered in our past webinar, you now have the ability to select across multiple lists within a single condition. With that update, we were simply laying the foundation for this powerful new set of segmentation conditions. Introducing contact list status conditions. Living under the new category of contact list status in the segmentation builder, you'll find a plethora of contact list status conditions such as: is subscribed to list, active; is not subscribed to list, not active; is unsubscribed from list, and more, all of which are powered by the multi-list selection operators. Engagement, right? A few questions that can now be answered through this powerful update might be: do I have a statistically significant audience to target based on active contacts? Which contacts have never been added to a list in my database? How many contacts and who unsubscribe from this particular list or these particular lists? This update unlocks a wealth of database insight which empowers you to make better targeting and segmentation decisions. Now, Pat Hogan, the Principal Product Manager overseeing segmentation here at ActiveCampaign, is going to walk us through this feature. Pat?
Found in the new Contact List Status category, these conditions allow you to explore and segment your contacts based on the status they have in one, more, or all of your lists. This is especially helpful for applications such as list cleanup, segmenting your automations to only include active contacts, or finding contacts that haven't been added to any list.
Next up in segmentation updates land is the starts with condition. Precision is a key element when using segmentation for hyper-personal communication. This new enhancement continues to expand the breadth of our industry-leading segmentation capabilities. I'm pleased to present the starts with and does not start with operators. These operators accompany a variety of segmentation conditions, which unlocks even more precise targeting options. So what are a few examples? Think, I'm looking to target any contact in my customer list with a zip code which starts with 606. Shout out, Chicago. Or maybe I want to target any contact whose customer ID does not start with E122. Imagine the options when it comes to naming conventions. This enhancement can allow your segmentation to be more accurate and aligned with your specific targeting requirements. Now, Pat's going to show us how it works.
These operators will pop up when you select conditions such as text-based custom fields, URLs, and specific standard fields like phone and zip. Starts with operator allows you to match against the first set of characters in a field's value. Starts with is perfect for when you need to segment against naming conventions or patterns within your custom fields. Target your contacts by zip or area code, or even generate lead scores based on site visits to a specific URL folder.
All right, to bring us on home when it comes to segmentation, we have a big update, and that is email activity windows. Harnessing the power of engagement for your targeting and segmentation is key to making sure you reach the right contacts at the right time with the right message. When you hit the right contacts with the right message at the right time, you get better engagement, which leads to a higher likelihood of hitting the inbox again in the future. This next feature has been long awaited and much anticipated: email activity windows. Email activity windows add date-based context to activities or actions your contacts have taken related to your campaigns that you've sent them. These activities include opening an email, clicking on a link in an email, replying to an email, and even being sent an email. What does this unlock in practice? It's all about engagement. Think, segmenting for contacts who have clicked any campaign in the last 90 days. Segmenting for contacts who have been sent an email in the last year and have never opened any campaign. Segmenting for contacts who have not replied in the last 30 days to a very specific campaign. And the examples go on and on. Email activity windows can boost deliverability, ignite engagement, and increase your message relevance. Without further ado, Pat, show us the way.
Now available in the Conditions Builder, you can define relative or exact date windows to your email activity conditions. Ever wondered if a contact has engaged in the last week within specific dates, or not at all in the last several months? Now you have engagement tracking working in the background for you, out of the box from day one. This feature is awesome for quickly finding unengaged contacts for list cleanup, hyper-targeting campaigns for your most engaged, leveraging within win-back automations, and more.
All right, so while we have shared a lot of great updates here, I am pretty excited to share this one. As I mentioned earlier, and you probably know, AI is all the rage. I personally enjoy generative content AI as a helpful tool, but this update incorporates AI into the platform. Truly. In our continued effort to take complex capabilities and make them accessible to all businesses, we have been hard at work, thinking about the power of AI in accelerating our mission to democratize automation to the everyday user. With that said, we are excited to share an update regarding our latest AI capability. Introducing ActiveCampaign's AI building experience, developed to kickstart translate, and streamline the customer journey build and design process. With this update, you can enter prompts into our AI automation builder, such as add a tag, then send 2 emails with a 7-day wait in between them, or create a deal and add a task. Within seconds, your automation infrastructure gets built out for you. Just imagine the possibilities here. This feature has not been released fully, but if you are interested in signing up for early access, please visit activecampaign.com/feature/AI-powered automation for more instructions. By automating routine tasks and workflows using AI, organizations can operate more efficiently, freeing up resources for your strategic endeavors and delivering results faster. Now, Devin Binford, Senior Product Manager overseeing automation here at ActiveCampaign, is gonna walk us through this feature. Devin, show us what you got.
Hey everybody, Devin with the ActiveCampaign product team here, specifically with the automations group. And I wanted to walk you through the new automations AI building experience that we're gonna be offering in early access to all of our customers. So when you sign up for the early access program, you'll get dropped into the automations experience. You'll see we have a new kind of white sidebar here. And the star of the show is gonna be this AI Builder tab. When you select the AI Builder tab, you'll be able to select a specific starting node. It will note that this is only available currently for inactive automations. Right now, we're just not allowing users to edit active automations, but any automations that's inactive, you can go ahead and select a starting node and you can type out a prompt. So we could say send 2 emails with a wait in between. And what we're going to do is take this text-based prompt and turn this into a series of actions using an AI model. So what I would expect to see here is 2 emails that were created with a wait in between. We'll have the option to undo this as well. So if you want to roll back really quickly to the previous version, a quick way for you to kind of test out the prompts. So if we want to say, all right, add a task, a 2-day wait, and create a deal. Then we submit this to the prompt building experience. And again, we're going to see those actions kind of dropped out into the automations experience for us. So it's a really great way to be able to kind of frame the automations that you have and be able to kind of just fill in the gaps as you need to be able to make the automation work the way that you want. It's also a great way to kind of experiment. So really excited to get this in the hands of users. This is really the first of a ton of different iterations that we're going to have regarding this feature, and excited to hear what you guys want to see us do to extend this, right? So this is the entry point, but not the end destination for where we're going with embedding AI into the tool. So excited to get it in your hands and can't wait to hear what you have to say and what you have to build.
Whoa, right? That is really exciting. We are really excited. And I hope you all are as well. These updates are made with you, the customer, in mind. As I mentioned before, a number of these ideas for these updates start with ideas from you. So, if you have an idea, please share it to ideas.activecampaign.com and check out what other people are suggesting. There's some cool stuff in there. We are so lucky to have such engaged customers, and we truly value your insights and suggestions.